Welcome to Amherst, Massachusetts, and McGurk Alumni Stadium, home to the Minutemen of UMass, just a stone's throw away from where the heart of the American Revolution was fought, and we are anxious to see a fight on the gridiron in this one. UMass will kick off and will be underway. And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Eagles' offense will take the field first. The give to the running back from the shotgun. He'll be stopped just short of the 20 at the 19. Give him 1. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wilson will throw. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
And you've seen this formula work at all levels of football. You pressure the quarterback, his numbers start to drop. He's not as efficient. Nice job by the defense.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Quarterback gets past the marker. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. The Eagles come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll give it to the back. Sweet cut there. Continuing to churn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down.
Turning it on! They'll ride him out of bounds after the good pickup spotted at the 25-yard line.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field. And they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better.
Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Eagles!
Talking to the coaching staff coming into this game, they said explosive plays are going to be big for us. When we get our opportunities, we got to be able to hit on them, and you saw one right there that time, doing it on the ground on the opening drive of the game. That just shows you this offense, they are locked in and in tune and on the same page early.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So UMass offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. On the move, it's Hood. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. To the air, it's Hairston. Snagged in the middle, it's Elliott. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. UMass quickly back to the line. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Grabbed in the backfield, it's Hood. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. New set of downs after the completion.
That was a 3rd down this offense absolutely had to have. They're already down in this game, and so on 3rd down, you've got to find a way to win. And it's a nice job in the one-on-one, running a good route, creating some separation, quarterback throwing on time, and this offense stays on the field.
Looking to fire. Makes the catch. It's Massey. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Corners showing press. They want to be physical here. Grab near the marker. It's Massey. They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line.
It's tough on the defense there. 3rd down, you're in zone coverage. Everybody's watching the quarterback, and you're trying to make a break on the ball, but he just got it out of his hands too quickly, and the throw was too accurate. Really nothing you can do there, and it's now a fresh set of downs.
Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look.
Oh, he's got some space. Huge game before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it first and goal. The Minutemen were pinned deep in their own territory, but now they've got a little breathing room. They'll run it on first and goal. And he gets it back to the 4-yard line and no farther. They pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on second and goal. Looking for a man. It's Hairston. Lets it go to the end zone. Touchdown, Minutemen! Fit it in the window for the score. Setting up for the extra point and the tie.
And it's so...
Oh, they blocked the extra point. Now he can return this. So it's a 77-yard touchdown drive. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them.
7, UMass 6.
And he'll bring it back. Almost a little bit more on that return. He's chased out of bounds at the 30 in good starting position for this offense. Eastern Michigan has it back as the Eagle offense returns to the field. We got a tight one early, and they go back on the attack, holding a 7-6 lead. And the explosiveness, the big gainer, gets it to the 49-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. That's caught. It's Martin. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. After that last completion, it's second down. Wants to go up top. Looking left. Makes the grab. It's Johnson. Rolls inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and now they're threatening. Eastern Michigan has it and a fresh set of downs. From the gun, running back gets the give. Strong run, picks up 6 down to the 22-yard line. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. Back to pass. Oh, they're after him. Breaks into the open. Oh, what a cut. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Eagles.
And he doesn't need anything to be open. He just makes it happen himself. Hey, I'm going to call a pass. You know, I want to throw the ball down the field. Oh, it's not open? Okay, I'm just going to pull it down, make it happen, take it to the house. What a scramble by the quarterback.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
The Big 12 has become must-see TV, and fellas, today's clash is no different. TCU has just had no answers today. They are getting barbecued right now. This team simply does not look prepared, and at this level, you can't have that. They're trailing by 14 to West Virginia. We'll circle back if anything changes in this interesting Big 12 matchup. Back to you guys.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down. Trying to pick up a first down. On third and long, a check down would be the last resort. With the catch, it's Harding. Love to see these third down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that, you got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking to throw, it's Hairston. Pocket breaking down. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
And that is a great job by the defense, containing and constricting the pocket. There was nowhere for the QB to go, and he did not have a lot of time. He went down quick.
On third and long, doesn't need to take the check down. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. UMass will line up to punt it away. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. He gets the first one off, and he was busier than he hoped in that loss last week, being called on 5 times. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Looking to throw on first down. Pulls it in. It's Johnson. Almost had a lot more room there, but he'll go out of bounds at the 36. So first down here as they go back to work. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. They'll move the wide receiver. Looking downfield on first down. He'll pull it down. There he goes. And he has vexed his defense with the scrambles. Another first down and yet another big gain. Eastern Michigan has moved into the red zone. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Just too much juice on that one as he airmails his receiver out of bounds. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Wilson to pass. He wants it all. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed in the middle, it's Martin. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be 1st and goal from there. So close to cashing it in for this offense. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there.
Well, that last incompletion is a good example of why your timing has to be so good as a quarterback, because the windows, they open and they close so quickly in this part of the field.
He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down to the 2.
And with the stuff there, Jesse, on 2nd down, this little 3rd to mid-range, you got 2 downs. What are you thinking?
Maybe getting your quarterback out on the perimeter and giving him a run-pass option. See if you can get the defense in a bind.
4th down and goal from the 3. The playbook is pretty much wide open here. On the ground. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down? The Minutemen backs against the wall deep in their own end here on first down. From the gun to give, looking for room. He's going to lose a yard on that one. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. He'll do it himself. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
Yeah, and it's a nice job by this defense understanding, listen, that QB is a threat, and they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that sucker to the ground.
Runs through a tackle. Picks up just a few before he's brought down, not really willing to take a risk there on 3rd and long. UMass will line up to punt it away.
Number 43, on to kick it away.
He gets it away from his own end zone. Touchdown, Eastern Michigan. Special teams proving to be special. No midseason concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead. And the extra point puts them on top 21-6. He did that one all by himself. Make a few guys miss, turn on the afterburners, and boom, everybody's toast.
And that's why you got him back deep, because that guy can do that. You got to be explosive and quick and have good vision, and you see all those things on one punt return. Takes it back to the house, makes people miss, turning on the gas. Great job, great return.
A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1.
Yeah, and this has been tough sledding. All right, this offense has really struggled to move the football, and this game's all but over. But here's the thing, man. Thank God you don't play this defense every week. And let's continue to work here and find something we do good, build maybe a little bit of momentum so next week we play a little bit better football.
Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Under fire. They get to him as he throws. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
He gets it to the 31-yard line. A big play for this offense.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Incomplete. Man, is he lucky to get that one back. Defense that close to an interception. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Rides the back and leaves it on the option. There was just nowhere to cut back. Great job by the defense, and he'll have to take the loss.
Third down coming up.
To throw, it's Hairston. Fires toward the end zone. Touchdown, UMass! They took a shot to the end zone and found 6 points waiting on them.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
To the air on first down. Finds his big tight end. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Looking to fire. Finds his tight end. He gets it past the 30, and they'll get him out of bounds at the 32. And the Eagles come to the line on third and short, trying to convert here. On third and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. Wide open downfield. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40. The Eagles come to the line with a new set of downs. Trying to escape and get it himself. And he gets out of there and gets some yardage and gets down without taking any punishment. The offense will put it in play from the 47 on first and 10. Wants to throw on first down. He's got the tight end. He gets it across the 40 and out of bounds at the 38. And the Eagles can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Got a little space. There he goes. Touchdown, Eastern Michigan. He broke away from the defense and they couldn't catch him. An impressive run from the back. Gets him 6 points, good drink of water, and maybe a little oxygen.
He definitely needs some oxygen after that long run, but it looks simple, right? Just hand the ball off, but when you can make big plays like this in the run game, man, does it make offense fun.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Eastern Michigan.
Gets the back moving. Dropping back, it's Hairston. He's got his man across the middle. And the explosive play, they're on the move all the way to the 44. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the big fella. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running, second down coming. The play action fake. And that ball is intercepted at the goal line. Going the other way, and he's got room. Inside the 25, stopped at the 24. Clock will stop to move the chains.
And you wonder if that interception is going to bring this guy back down to reality a little bit. He was lights out early in this game. Everything he was throwing was right on the money, and That might have been a decision where he got a little bit greedy, and David, the defense made him pay.
And this defense has seen it time and time. They've been throwing the football, having success. Nice job adjusting, breaking on the football, making a play. They needed to break serve. They needed something to happen to go their way to kind of mess this guy's rhythm up. That might be the start of it.
Finding an escape route. They run him out of bounds. He gets him to the 47. The Eagles with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Working that left side now. Gets it to the 37. Clock stops to move the chains. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. From inside the 40 at the 37, it's first down. Wants to go up top on first down. Fires to the right. Zips it out to his man. Goes out of bounds, but not before he gets it to the edge of the red zone right at the 20. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Using the quick game. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it first and goal.
Well, this defense now is just getting gashed, and if you're the defensive coordinator, you might now want to think about being aggressive, changing up your play.
And he will take it in. Touchdown, Eagles!
Man, what great offensive execution. You talk about addressing a 2-minute situation and using almost all of the clock, adding to your lead and creating more momentum going into the half. Great execution by this offense.
And they tack on the extra point. It's 35-13. So that was a 6-play, 75-yard drive. And they finish things off with an 8-yard toss for the score. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, what else is new? A spirited environment there in Amherst.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Minutemen going back to work on offense. When you're facing a deficit like this one to start the second half, you really can't afford to waste a single possession.
Fresh start here in the second.
Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. Touchdown, Eagles! The defense putting points on the board.
Man, defenses are always trying to force turnovers, to get the ball back to their offense, make those big plays. You know what the cherry on the sundae is? When you force the turnover, the pill hits the ground, you scoop it up, and you take it all the way back to the house. Huge play for this defense.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Let's see what this offense has dialed up this time. Looking to pass. It's Hairston. Makes the grab. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. They're dealing with a second and long. Here's the handoff. Shakes off the defender.
Definitely been tough sledding for this guy, especially in the first half. They gave him the ball a bunch, but they just don't have a ton of yards on the ground to show for it at this point. That looked like a pretty good run, though. You just wonder maybe in the second half, if they keep giving him the football, it may start paying some dividends.
And they exploited that soft spot, and they get it down to the 35. UMass getting set to snap it on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Now the play fake. Going for it all. They took a shot at the end zone, and he almost picked it off. It'll be 3rd down. And now this offense will try to figure out a way to move the chains after that second down incompletion. Caught in the backfield, it's Elliott. He stopped at the 27-yard line, needed a little bit more to pick up that first down, and now they have a decision to make. Sends it back in motion. Finds him out of the backfield. Turning it on. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, UMass. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. He has been surgical. Precision passes, using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
And the defense has had absolutely no answer for it. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
Eastern Michigan takes over as the offense heads to the field. They still have a cushion, but you don't want to feed that hope with unproductive drives. Makes the catch along the sidelines and steps out of bounds.
I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Wilson will throw. Makes the grab along the sidelines, but it'll be a little short of the first down. And the Eagles with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Wants to go up top. Quarterback floating away from pressure. Oh, he's going to be brought down. A huge loss on the play. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Pressure coming. And he feels the heat coming in. It burns him up. Another sack. Eastern Michigan will be forced to punt. Finally sending out a punter in this one. Got to make sure they earn their letter. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on it. The UMass offense returns to the field. Still a hill to climb, but they've got to make sure these drives pay off. Got a touchdown last time. Can they back it up here?
Well, and it's amazing in a football game how sometimes they'll surprise you with what you do. Once you get settled and you realize what's going on, now I'm comfortable with it. Jesse, this offense looked comfortable in its last drive.
They sure did. It looked like they started to find some momentum. So now it's on this defense to stop that, all right? You're a little bit upset based on what just happened the previous drive. You've got to bow up again and go back to what was working earlier in this game.
They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. UMass mounting a threat from the red zone. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands.
And those are frustrating. Like, those drops really annoy you because those running backs are always asking to be more a part of the game plan. Get the ball more, touch it more. An awesome opportunity in the pass game to make a play, ball right in his hands, and that is a missed opportunity.
They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down, they can't pick up the first without scoring.
Man, I like the call. 3rd and inches, I feel like I can get a few inches. I just need to fall forward, but this defense more than ready for the quarterback sneak.
Now, I think as a play caller, that just makes you second-guess everything. You'd love to think you can just dial up QB sneak to pick up that first down. Now, you're probably going to have to hand it off to the big fella behind you to keep this drive going.
UMass lines up with a 1st and goal. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the defense stuffs the run, and the ball will remain at the 2. They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. They'll try to slam it in. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. The fire purifies and separates contenders and pretenders. That's the end of the quarter, and Eastern Michigan has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings.
46, 20.
They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here.
Here we go.
They'll try to pound their way in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Minutemen!
And I love the physicality of this offense. It's 3rd and goal. It's money time. I've got to be more physical than you. And that's exactly what this offense just did. Put the ball on the ground and put it in the end zone.
They'll get the 2-point conversion, and now the lead is 14. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score.
28.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Eastern Michigan has it back as the Eagle offense returns to the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
Wilson to pass. Going to try to pop one on the screen. Oh, he's got some space. Love to see these 3rd down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line. Eastern Michigan has it and a fresh set of downs. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Trying to make magic on the scramble. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down.
Nice job by the QB, sitting back in the pocket. You can tell he wants to throw the football, go through his progressions. Nothing home, take off, and slide. I love the slide at the end. Don't take a big shot.
Fires to the middle. Got his man. And a sweet catch and a nice gain gets it down to the 30-yard line. The analytics nerds will tell you that a 4-yard pickup on first down is a successful play. Let's see what they have on 1st and 10. Makes the grab on the left. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he'll be run out of bounds, and these guys are piling up some serious yardage totals. To have any chance in the world, this defense has to come up with a stop on 1st and goal. They'll try to run it in. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
You gotta have that defense you know you can go to in running situations. Your base defense where you say, okay, this is where I'm going to start, and I'm going to stop the run, stuff it up front. My guys play big up front. Then if I need to add some blitzes to it later on down the road, I can. But great job in the base defense making a play.
How good have they been on 3rd down today? And another opportunity here on 3rd and goal. Power ahead. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Eagles. That lead a little more comfortable now as they close in on extending this winning streak. And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're... They reeled off